shows you getting there. Alrighty. Well, told you before, I'm Noah Gonzalez, I'm an investigator with the Johnson County District Attorney's Office.
Detective Brunner, Johnson County Sheriff's Office.
Appreciate you meeting with us today. We're going to get a lot of information from you. We're going to start off with just some basic info first,
Sure.
and then talk about the call afterwards.
Okay.
What's your full name?
Jason Goddard, Goddard.
Middle name?
S. Sloan, Sloan.
What's your date of birth? And what department do you work for?
Overland Park.
And what's your rank, sir?
Sergeant.
And Sergeant, what's your current assignment?
Patrol, evening shift, squad 11, which is an day evening from 3:30 p.m. till 11:30 p.m.
So from 3:30 to 11:30?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been working for the Overland Park Police Department?
2006, May.
Okay. Were you working anywhere before then as an officer?
Went to college.
Okay. Good deal. Are you on any other units besides patrol? Are you part of the field training program? Anything
I
like
was as an officer.
Okay.
I head up our mentoring program
Okay.
for new officers. I was an evidence technician. I don't think anything else special.
Okay. Now the evidence tech, is there different levels to the evidence tech? What level were you?
Just the basic evidence technician.
Okay. Is that like a level 1 or what's that?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. I've only gone to the in-house class of evidence tech. That's separate from everyone gets a basic evidence tech.
Okay. And you said you were previous FTO?
Yes.
Part of the tech team, anything like that? Okay. What are your current days off?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. Now before Saturday, when was the last shift you worked?
Friday.
Okay. And was that the 3:30 to 11:30?
Yes.
So Friday night, your shift ends 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
What time did you wind up leaving your station?
I'm usually hanging around a little bit later. I'd have to look at my cell phone and see when I got home.
Just a rough estimate, or if you want to look, that's fine.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess my ring could tell me too, but this is probably faster. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
That's all right.
Probably maybe 12:30, 1
Okay.
o'clock. Kind of normal.
Is that normally around the time you
Yeah.
wind up getting home?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember about what time you went to bed that night?
No.
Okay. Do you remember what time you woke up that Saturday morning?
Probably 8:39.
Is that what time do you normally wake up on days that you're working?
Probably a little bit earlier. Dog gets me up.
Okay.
Yeah, he comes in and looks at me.
So you got to sleep in
Yeah.
Saturday? Okay.
Yeah, I can't ignore him, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What did you wind up doing prior to going to the station? What was your day like that morning once you got up?
What did we do? Went to the gym. Had some frozen Indian food from Trader Joe's. It's pretty
Okay.
good. Came back home. Got ready for work. Walked the dogs. That was about it.
Okay. Now, what time do you normally get to the station?
Like 3:15, 3:20.
Okay, so right before your shift starts.
I'm always checking my emails, but yeah, I don't get really early to prepare anything.
Okay.
Do you have your uniform at the station or
No, at home.
At home.
So I come rolling, ready to go.
You have a take-home vehicle?
No.
So your shift starts right at 3:30. There
Correct.
isn't like a roll call at
There is roll call.
3:15, but it's at 3:30.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you have your uniform at home.
Mhm.
What uniform were you wearing yesterday or Saturday?
This exact same one, except not this one.
Okay.
This is a clean one.
Okay.
So
So just
what you see is
tactical
what it
blue
was.
pants and then blue uniform shirt.
Mhm.
Okay. Same duty belt.
Mhm.
All your equipment on there.
Except they gave me a holster last night.
A new holster last night. Okay.
There were glass fragments apparently in it.
Okay.
So they collected it.
Okay. You have taser, firearm, OC spray,
Mhm.
2
Baton.
mags. Okay.
Keys, radio.
Excellent. And then your vest is
Mhm.
underneath your uniform shirt,
Correct.
obviously. Okay. And then your badge,
Mhm.
and then the patches for Overland Park Police Department.
Mhm.
You weren't wearing like a jacket or anything like
Nope.
that?
This is exactly how it was.
Okay. All right. Now, all your equipment, your uniforms and everything, is that provided to you by the department, or do you have to buy any of it yourself?
The only thing not provided are boots and a flashlight.
Okay.
And if you want a outer vest or that tactical carry, you have to buy that.
Okay, so you have the option of using that.
Yeah.
Even as a sergeant, you can use the outer vest? Okay. You just decide to go with the...
I don't like those.
Okay.
I think this looks better.
Yeah. A little bit more clean?
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. All right, so you began your shift at 3:30. This call comes out 17:43 or so.
Okay.
What was the beginning of that shift like? What were you doing prior to receiving this call?
Just in general?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I backed in a couple calls. There was a disturbance at Old Chicago. Gave someone a trespass warning.
Okay.
I think I approved some reports. Looked for some traffic violations. My people are kind of slow right now.
Okay.
So I have to stimulate their activity.
Right.
And I was heading back to the station to help Sergeant Rushka post a bond. Because a citizen walked in and we needed 2 people there to collect a bond.
Okay.
So I can't think of anything that sticks out in my mind besides that Old Chicago and just bumming around.
Okay. Now, when we're talking about the call, actually, I'm just going to leave it up to you to just let us know what all happened, and then we can go backtrack and
Okay.
kind of fill in some
Okay.
spots if we need to. But if at any point in time you need to take a break,
Okay.
you want something to drink, go to the restroom, anything like that, just let us know.
Okay.
More than happy to do that
Okay.
for you, okay? So, from what I've read, the call notes, 1743, you're dispatched on the call, or these other officers are dispatched on the call?
Yeah, they're sent on it. I asked for it since I asked for it because I know Rushka's coming to the station. I'm at the station, but pretty close to the highway. I don't know where he's at, so I pop on the highway, start going down there. Before I leave, I know that he's stabbed himself, arm covered in blood, so I charge up my less lethal, get out of my back cargo drawer, get it charged up, put it on my floorboard in the passenger seat,
Okay.
anticipating possibly a need.
Okay.
So I get down there pretty quick, and I round the corner of their street, and I see Officer Jennison behind a minivan. The minivan is backing up. I see him begin to fire, or I don't know if he's been firing, but I see him firing. The vehicle then accelerates like a J-turn, and then he's now like he was down closer to the sidewalk. Now he was back towards the house, and the minivan was backing up towards him again, and then he proceeds to fire again. I see the driver get struck. It looks to me multiple times, goes limp, and then the van rolls across the street to the yard where it rests. So then I jump out of my car. I go running to the car with Vendetti. We check on the driver. He's clearly deceased. Nothing we can do for him. I see Newland on scene, Officer Newland. I ask him to go with Jennison. At the time, I didn't know that he was already there.
Okay.
That was brought to my attention last night, like at midnight. So I thought he just rolled up after. As soon as I get relief at my post with the body, I go check on Jennison, kind of brief what I need to brief, and I mean, that sounds kind of simplistic, but I didn't have a whole lot to do with the incident, I guess.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to backtrack and just ask a few questions.
Yeah.
So, you hear the call come out. So you weren't dispatched to it?
No.
Sergeant Rusker?
No. Well, no. So they sent, I think, 2 or 3 units,
Okay.
and they asked for 230 to acknowledge it. But he was already quoting the bond, so I copied it inside being route.
Okay, so
I was available, but it was his section or his zone.
Okay.
So he's 230. That was the 230 sector. I'm the 240. I have the east side. Antioch's the dividing line.
Okay.
So I volunteered for it since I was available and went down there.
So when they're asking for an acknowledgement, they're wanting you to be en route?
Well, they're just wanting, usually when they ask for acknowledgement, they want a sergeant to copy, to know, like a heads up, like, hey, we got a hot call going
I
on.
heard they come out.
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
thing. Okay.
So, but I piped up and said, I copied it, I'll be route.
Okay. Now, before Saturday, had you had any prior contacts at that residence? Did you know?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I was talking, I know that dispatch was saying this, and I know that Vendetti said that he had, on the radio, he told me that this kid was, had contacts before, that was a wrestler, that he maybe fought with police or ran in the past. But I don't believe that I've been there before. I could be wrong. I've been there for 12 years.
Okay.
I don't recall any.
Okay. Regarding your less lethal, what is the less lethal option that you...
We have a Remington 870 with the super stock rounds.
Okay.
So that's what
that's located in...
So officers can be left to check them out daily, but the sergeant cars have them in the back, ready to go all the time.
Okay. So by charging you meant...
The way it's set up, there's probably 7 or 8 rounds on the side, and so I loaded it up, ready to go.
Okay. And you had it laying...
I had it in my floorboard on the passenger side, so I could just pull it out when I got there,
Okay.
anticipating the need, but things changed.
Right. So you're traveling to the call, you wind up getting the radio traffic from the other officers, kind of giving you a heads up as to what their either previous history or previous contacts they've had with this kid. As you're pulling into the neighborhood, take me again to what you see, what you hear as you're making the turn.
Yeah, I hear that. I think the mom is on, because it said the our mom was en route in a gray Jeep.
Okay.
And so I was anticipating seeing that. So I saw this gray Patriot, and I saw it, I think, behind a unit. And then I saw Jennison in the driveway. I assumed that was his car. I guess now I knew it was Newland's car. And looking at the video, I see Newland on the sidewalk. Kind of back, I pass him.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, as soon as the RP's on scene, they told her not to approach the house. I ran the corner, and then just everything starts kicking off.
Okay. What do you mean by that? Like, what happens?
I see the car backing up. I see Officer Jennison behind the vehicle, like a shooting stance. Fires into the car. Car starts even more rapidly. Does a J-turn. He is now located closer up towards the garage himself. The car is backing towards him. He fires again.
Okay.
So and then a driver slumps down. Car rolls across the street into the yard.
Okay. As you were pulling up to the residence, do you remember hearing any shots being fired at that point?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Can you recall about how many did you hear?
Multiple.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah.
Okay. As you're pulling up to the residence itself, and you see all this going on, what else can you hear? Are there any commands being yelled?
I remember hearing stop and no.
Okay. Do you remember who was saying that? Okay.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
at that point, I guess there was Newland, Vendetti, and Jennison all on scene with me.
Okay.
So, but to my knowledge, I just thought I was pulling up on Jennison at the time.
Okay.
Because Vendetti's car and Jennison's car were parked west of the house. I guess Newland's was east, and I was in the driveway.
Okay.
So
you pull up to the driveway,
Mhm.
and you see all this going on.
yeah.
At that point, what else do you hear? From any of the officers? Did anybody inside the van say anything?
No, inside the van, he never said anything, never that I could hear.
Okay.
So.
Once you were shots rang out,
Mhm.
the van moves across
Mhm.
the street.
Mhm.
What were your actions then?
I think Officer Vendetti radioed in that shots fired. He was on primer, I think I was on TAC 6. So him and I went to the car. I was on the passenger side of the car. I'm not sure if I put it in park, but I know I removed the key for the ignition and put it up top. He had no pulse, Vendetti checked. The way he was, there was nothing that Vendetti or I could do for him to sustain life or attempt anything. When I was pulling up, and from reviewing my video, I can see what appears to be him being struck with the rounds. But we confirmed that we got no pulse. We stay with him until medical gets there. They hook him up to the electrodes. They confirm no sign of life. Then I'm replaced with Lawson. And Lawson stays at the passenger side of the car. And I start doing my other responsibilities. Log officer, making things are taped off, roped off, blocked off.
Okay.
Getting some more resources headed our way.
Okay.
So.
And then once you get your more resources, what did you wind up doing after?
I briefed my command staff about what had happened. And then I just kind of felt useless and stood around, whatever they needed, until we got some direction from the 015.
Okay. And which was?
That we were going to go back to the station to do an ammo count, weapons check, photographs. We wanted our cars to remain, so I got it right back from somebody else, one of the Olathe guys.
Okay.
Really, it was really kind of worthless. So I did tell the mother that her son had passed away, because she wanted to know. Didn't tell her how. Just she asked, what had happened or how he was. I can't remember her verbiage, but I said he passed away.
Okay.
So I facilitated getting one of our SROs to the scene, who was a friend of the mom, that knew her very well. So we got her on scene to help break more of the news.
Do you recall who the SRO was?
Tracy Gibson.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She's an SRO for one of the middle schools or elementary schools, plus I guess she has a personal relationship with the mother, Sheila.
Okay. How long have you worked with the officers that were on scene?
I think the longest, Newland and Jennison are both fairly new in their career here.
Okay.
I want to say only like 2.5 years maybe. I'm not sure how long Vendetti's been here.
So they've worked underneath you for 2.5 years?
No. I've known them on the force for 2.5 years.
Okay.
My sergeantship officially kicked off 2 weeks ago, but before that, I was in an acting gig for 6 months.
Okay.
So.
How long were you a corporal before sergeant?
We don't have corporals, so it was just a temporary promotion for 6 months.
Okay. What was your rank before?
Officer.
Okay. So as being a sergeant for about 6 months, officially, about 2 weeks now, just take me through what was going through your mind as soon as you turned that corner and saw just everything going on. I'm like, what?
It's a bad deal all around. I mean, this is everyone's worst nightmare. No one wants to, have to shoot anybody. But you know, it is what it is. Cards are dealt. We don't pick the tune. We just dance to what's playing. You know, we have good training and we got good people. So kind of hope for the best.
Right.
You know. I mean, there's supervisors that do 20 years and never go to a shooting scene. So I'm going to have some
Alright. When you saw Officer Jennison and that van was doing this maneuver and then rolling backwards, I mean, what were there any concerns on your part as far as like what was occurring in front of you at that point? I mean, what were you thinking?
Well, I don't know what occurred between him and the van prior to my arrival.
Right.
I could, once that car did the J turn and came back at him, I had concerns he was going to get hit with it. So that would be my concern.
Right. Okay.
When you turned off England,
Mm-hmm.
going down 149th Terrace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were the lighting conditions? The weather conditions?
I don't think it wasn't precipitating or anything. I don't know if it was. I think it was still light to barely dusk, but I don't know.
And at what point did you recognize that it was Jennison?
Well, I knew he was on one of the boys. He's
On the call.
He's 234.
Okay.
But I mean, between Newland, Jennison, and Vendetti, they're all very different looking people.
Okay.
So Jennison's a big guy, blonde hair. So I had no doubt that was Jennison.
Okay. Was there anybody else in the street as you were pulling down 149th?
There was the female in the Jeep, and I talked with her.
Right.
And then I guess there was Newland, who was on the sidewalk, which I saw in my video later, and he told me that he was there, and I drove past him.
Okay.
I didn't see anybody else.
All right. Did you pull your weapon?
No.
Okay. I don't know if you asked that yet or not.
No, I did not. What happened to the less lethal?
It remained in that floorboard until I was given the okay last night at like pushing 1 o'clock to go get my duty gear out of the car, and then I discharged it all, put it back in the drawer.
Okay.
So it hadn't been moved from where I put it, I think,
Okay.
unless the county crime scene looked at it.
Okay. And that was in the parking lot of the police department?
Yes, we're wound up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, why don't you just give us a couple minutes?
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
You need anything?
New radio. Better chair. Maybe a cutout here.
We'll run that over there.
All right. Appreciate that.
We'll be right back.
All right.
So I wanted to get a little bit of detail regarding, you said that you had somewhat of a debrief with Jennison.
I didn't debrief. I just made sure he was doing okay.
Okay. Did he make any statements to you or anything like that about what occurred?
No, he was just upset.
Okay. How upset? I mean, like what?
He was teary. He was upset. I said, don't worry about it. You're trained. Just, I've been training before in-house. So, don't get into the weeds with it. I mean, if you need a fact statement, which I didn't need because I was there,
Okay.
but I didn't have any kind of a conversation about anything other than just, we'll get you taken care of. Don't worry about it. So.
Okay. Did you ask any of the other officers what had occurred before you arrived on scene?
No, because it all happened when I arrived.
Okay.
I mean, unless I'm misunderstanding the question.
Well, I mean, if they had tried making contact with anyone at the door or anything like that.
No, I know Jennison asked
you
for a phone number for the kid, and so I had him come upstairs, and they said that he was doing this on like an iPad, so there was no cell phone available.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I think I couldn't tell you how long we've been there, but I would imagine I don't know. I mean, very short time we were on scene before this all went down.
Okay.
What weapon systems do you carry in your vehicle?
We have a Benelli shotgun, and then I think it's Rock River Arms AR-15.
Anything else?
No.
Did you deploy any weapon system out of your vehicle?
No.
And one more time, did you draw your firearm or
No.
your taser, your OC or baton?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I knew that when that car rolled away that, he was no longer in a position to be operating that car.
It might be difficult to remember, but I mean, obviously the video shows us one thing. It doesn't show where you were looking at or anything like that.
Sure.
When you showed up and you see this van in front of you and your officer's on one side, where were you locked in on? I mean, were you keeping an eye on?
I was on the front of the car.
Okay.
So I ran, I believe, around the backside of my car to the thing. So look at my video, I didn't come across the front. Jennison comes across the front towards the car, but I think I run around the back to the car.
Okay.
So to see if we need to control the driver, but get there and it's not an issue.
Okay. When you pulled in and stopped, were you looking at the driver or were you looking at the officer?
I was looking at, I believe, the driver.
Okay. Did you see the driver making any movements or anything like that? Well,
I don't recall.
Okay.
Cause I was anticipating, if you come my direction, we're just going to have a collision. But that wasn't the case.
Okay. So that's one of the kind of the scenarios you were kind of thinking of as far as like what could possibly happen if this vehicle winds up making it any farther.
Yeah.
So it was possibly striking you. Was there anything else that you were thinking of at the time as far as like
no,
what else could happen?
No.
When you're going down 149th Terrace, you earlier said that you could hear some shots. Was your windows in your vehicle up or down? Do you remember?
I don't recall. I usually do keep my windows a little bit down when I roll around town.
Okay.
And it was nice weather out yesterday.
So we're good.
We got any follow-up questions?
All right.
Contact you later.
Got my number. I'm back to work tomorrow, so.
Okay. All right, Sergeant. Well, like I said, we do appreciate you coming in and talking to us.
I understand.
Thank you very much.
Part of the process.
We'll walk you out.
I have to look at bikes that can no longer buy it. So. Well, I could buy it. It's got to deal with my family. That's a lot.